Most people think hearing loss is just a part of getting older, kind of like wrinkles or gray hair. But here's the truth. That's not the full story. And believing that myth can actually harm your long-term health. My name is Dario Coletta. I'm a doctor of audiology, and I've helped hundreds of people in the Toronto area to help solve complex cases of hearing loss and live better. And today, I want to break down one of the biggest myths in hearing healthcare, and we're going to use facts, not fear. So, is hearing loss just a normal part of aging? Well, yes, age does play a role. Put enough kilometers on your car, and your engine is eventually going to start to show signs of wear and tear. But aging isn't the whole story. Noise exposure, genetics, health conditions, even certain medications all affect hearing. Let's go through some of the main ones. First, we have noise exposure. Decades of loud concerts, music through our headphones, power tools, or even being in a noisy workplace can damage the delicate hair cells in our inner ear. Think of this like the wear and tear. The more struggle your ears go through, the more likely they are to struggle later. Number 2, genetics. Some people are simply more predisposed to losing their hearing earlier than others, even if they protected their ears carefully. If your parents had hearing loss, that doesn't guarantee that you'll lose your hearing too, but it does mean you should be more proactive. Health conditions, issues like diabetes, high blood pressure, cardiovascular disease, all affect blood flow and oxygen supply to the inner ear. Now, over time, that can accelerate changes to our hearing. It's important to think about medications and illnesses. Certain treatments like chemotherapy or radiation, high dosage of antibiotics. These can be ototoxic medications that are either known or can potentially damage our hearing. And a history of untreated ear infections can also leave lasting effects. So yes, age does play a role, and this is a big but when we dismiss hearing loss as just a part of aging, the real danger is delay. And delay increases the risk of social isolation, communication struggles, and even cognitive decline. Now, here's another part of the puzzle. A lot of people put off hearing tests because they think it's admitting weakness or they think it's admitting that they're getting old. But hearing tests aren't about decline, they're about maintenance. Just like eye exams, dental cleanings, they're a way to check in, track changes, and ultimately stay in control. The earlier you know, the more options you have, and the better you do with those options. Sometimes it's simply the reassurance that your hearing is healthy. And sometimes it's a clear plan to address changes. But either way, the knowledge you gain is putting you in charge. Now here's the mindset shift I really want you to hear clearly. Testing your hearing is not a sign of decline, it's a sign of strength. It's choosing independence, protecting your relationships, and really keeping your brain sharp. I want you to think about it. We don't dismiss vision problems as part of getting old. We wear glasses. We don't dismiss high blood pressure as just part of aging. Monitor and we treat it. Our hearing deserves the same level of care because untreated hearing loss doesn't just affect your ears. It can affect your brain, your memory, your mood, your relationships, and really your overall quality of life. And the earlier it's identified, the better the outcomes always are. I want you to take away that hearing loss isn't a normal part of aging, and it's not something we have to live with. The best thing you can do for yourself is have a baseline hearing test even if you're not having concerns. The more we have to monitor, the more we have to compare back to in the future, really, the better your outcomes are going to be. But it's not something that you just have to accept as a normal part of aging. The sooner you check it, the more control you have over it. And if you're ready to learn more truths like this one, subscribe to the channel and keep watching. I'll see you in the next one.